two grooms in a pod. Come on in. Everybody's welcome. Come on in. We got something to talk about. Come on in. Love and laughter, truth and a little mess. Two husbands doing what we do best. Two grooms in a pod. Two grooms. Two grooms in a pod. Yes, indeed. Laugh a little, love a lot. It's two grooms in a pod. All right, y'all. Let's get into it.
It's all needed. And I don't know, you ain't talking. You stay that way.
It's not like that. Let's just fight right now before we start so we can get it all out.
What's wrong? What is your
Your attitude is working.
My attitude ain't doing absolutely nothing.
It's very stank.
Okay, I need you to outline the ways in which my attitude has been stank.
Ever since you walked in the house.
What are you talking about? Like what was stank about? I think you're playing because that's not true. So you got to be specific. You can't just say, "Oh, your attitude stank." Okay, how was it? Give me, what did I do?
Very short and abrasive.
Lies. When was I short and abrasive with you when I came in the door?
To the table.
You was a lie. We were having a whole conversation there. So why you bullshit?
You looked at me funny the first time.
So now I know you just playing and talking shit. Now I know you just talking shit because that's not true. Anyway, this is Two Grooms
in a pod.
Thank you for that. Was real boring. That was real fucked up and boring and dry. But you know what? I'm gonna let it ride. That's how you want to go out there like that. Go out there like that. I'm Cleo,
and I'm Shannon.
And this is episode 69, which apparently is the attitude episode.
Is it 69?
By Shannon. Yeah, it's a 69. Because the last one we recorded, we did a 69, but I deleted it because it was a horrible episode.
That's why I remember 69.
That's why it's coming back to you. Yes, it's this. We can't even promise to bring it back to life as a B-side or something. I just deleted it.
Okay.
So, are you in your feelings today? Are you sensitive today?
I'm wonderful.
Are you wonderful?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm wonderful.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm wonderful. But you don't seem to understand how that works.
How would I not understand?
Because you just got to saying I had an attitude, which I don't.
Okay.
I'm excited.
My mistake.
It is your mistake. But you know what? That's part of marriage. Dealing with people's mistakes and
letting attitudes
and letting them go.
Okay.
I ain't have no attitude. Matter of fact, I'm in a good mood, better mood than usual, because you helped me put the stuff together.
Great.
Usually I'm starting the podcast having to get out of my own way because I'm frustrated with having to do everything by myself.
Okay.
And be like, okay, let's get started. Let's do this and let's do that. Come on, let's go. And so,
well, you make it sound like I don't want to.
I'm not saying you don't want to, but I'm saying you're not an instigator. You don't push the train moving. You hop on the ride and you will steer. But there's not a lot of initiative, a lot of chop. Let's go. Let's do this.
Because that's what you love to do.
Yes, and meaning I do enjoy it, but I also do not mind being supported. And I don't mind you going, hey, it's been so-and-so days since we did it. We need to go ahead and do this on so-and-so day. Okay? Like, I would appreciate some of that, too.
All
right. Thank you.
Sure.
You got an attitude now?
Please.
Do you aim to please? Okay, well, I appreciate it. We recently came from vacation. I hope y'all were able to have some vacation this summer. We did a little getaway to the Woodlands. It's a suburb right outside of Houston. You know, one of my friends said to me on the phone, and Shannon was ear hustling. He overheard the conversation. My friend said to me, "Why don't y'all go out of the country? Like, why don't you go?" And listen, we have passports,
Mm-hmm.
but I was telling him by the time we get, because I had like 5 days. By the time we get to the airport, fly out, that's a day. Okay. So that means we got 3 days of out of the country and 2 nights, and then the fifth day we're flying back into town, and it's going to cost a little bit more money. I was thinking that if we just drove in a couple of hours to the Woodlands, we stayed at the Hotel Indigo, nice place, and we were there for 5 nights.
Yeah, something like that.
We were there for like 5 nights.
Mm-hmm.
It was under $600 for the hotel, in total. Girl, it would not. Girl,
I don't know. When it takes like 2 hours to get to an airport, that takes a lot of time and effort.
yeah. I mean,
So
it does. I mean, like I said, so it's going to be a day. But even besides that, like I feel like the 2 hours to the airport to me is not that big a deal. Even when I lived in a bigger town than this, I lived in Reading, Pennsylvania, and I think the nearest airport that was a good one was in Philly, and that was another hour 90 minutes to the airport.
okay,
It's not a big deal. It's just not
it
a big.
is.
It's not a big deal. When you drive, when we were in Houston, we drove an hour almost to get to a restaurant. It's
I
not
know
a big deal.
it is kind of to me because it's driving.
Yeah,
It's not like just at the airport waiting. You have to get up. You got to pack. You got to get up enough time to get where you need to go. Drive the almost 2 hours, right?
yeah.
Then
Mm-hmm.
park, get the shuttle. It's a lot.
Yeah, traveling is a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot no matter where you live, because guess what? If you lived in the city, and the reason why I'm getting a little, however I'm getting, is because I feel like there's some subtext here of saying somehow it's easier if you're in the city, and it's not.
I didn't say none of it was easier. It just adds to the timing. And for me, it's frustration of just driving far
You mean
to get
just to
there.
travel, period, to fly?
Well, all of it, yes.
Yeah. So not just because of where we're located, but just if we were living where our friend Jeremy lived, that's going to be a trip to the airport.
Well,
That's an hour, 90 minutes, maybe not 90, 70 minutes to the airport.
yeah, every travel day is a lot.
Is a lot, which is why I did not want to spend the 5 days that I had, the 5 weekdays that I had to really be off, to just totally lose it to traveling. I just didn't want to do it. If I had 2 weeks off, I would totally do it.
Okay.
When I'm back on faculty and I'm working 10 months out of the year,
Okay.
I will be happy to.
Hmm.
But now,
I mean,
mm-mm.
I think it's a lot of, we're in a place where well, let me talk about myself. I don't feel comfortable going places now for, a couple of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But, um,
Do
I
you
know what
want
you're
to?
saying. Distance, the time that you have to kind of just enjoy, you want to do it more than just 4 to 5 days. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it's exactly what I just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So what were the reasons that you were saying that you didn't want to?
I don't feel my body's ready to get like just walk around with no shirt on. I want to go somewhere warm and just tropical and
Mm-hmm.
kind of lay out.
Oh, child,
That and just walk.
hey, you already know better than that. You already
What?
know that the girls at the beach, the people who can afford to go to the beach, usually
I know, but
usually
for
aren't the
me,
ones with the beach bodies.
well, that's not me. I want to be a little more,
Beach ready.
yeah.
That's fair. Hey, but see, here's my thing. Even if I was more beach ready than I am, I would still want to be in the shade. I'm still not like I'm not walking the beach in the
Oh,
sun.
we're gonna be in the shade,
You
but we're
know,
gonna be unclothed.
I would let them have it now. What the fuck? Shit.
Yeah.
I would let them have it now.
Okay.
For me, it's more so about the airplane being comfortable. The seats are so tight for me right now. That's the biggest thing for me.
I don't know. I mean, I like the plane because it's quick and fast, but I don't like the plane.
I don't like the airport.
Yeah.
The plane I can deal with. It's the getting through the airport. It's everybody is on a mission, and the airport.
I don't know. It
is
just seems like the seats are
draining.
getting smaller.
It is,
and my
it does.
my legs are getting longer, which I know they're not.
Mm-hmm.
So they're playing with us.
Yeah, they're stacking us in there like sardines, and some of us are plumper sardines than others, and so it's hard. Nobody wants to sit next to me, which I'm glad I don't want to sit next to nobody else.
I love it.
You know, it's a pain to travel by plane.
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to make that rhyme, but it did. But anyway, we had a really good time. We or I'll speak for myself. I had a really good time. Did you have a really good time?
I did.
Um
I like getting away, and I don't have to do a lot. I don't have
yes.
to
Yeah, we were both like
too
that.
exotic to say, "Oh, I had a great time."
Yeah, I don't have to do that because half the time I'm going to forget what we did anyway. But I do not want to go and do exactly what we would do at the house. Now that I don't want to do. Like I don't want to go and sleep all day. We can sleep all day at the house. We don't need to go get a hotel to do that.
But I don't have to be doing a lot of things.
I don't have to be doing a lot of things.
Getting out is great.
But I want to at least one thing a day. I want to do something that I couldn't do when we're at home.
But I mean, sometimes I can do that at the hotel. You can kind of, if you have a balcony or something, you can go out there on the balcony. You can walk downstairs. I don't have to leave, especially if it's a resort.
Yes.
You don't really have
well,
to
sure, if
go.
it's a resort, yeah. But
Yeah.
for where we were was not a resort. And so, I wanted to make sure we did a few things. And it wasn't anything out of this world. We went to real luxury cinema where you go in and there's a restaurant that's greeted you first. I
A
wasn't
real
sure
restaurant.
where we were in the right place, like a nice restaurant where you would go just for that restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a gentleman at the door and two ladies at the desk, and very nice, very nice. I'm always looking and I'm always waiting to be offended. And so he was very nice. And he obviously we heard from the movie theater right this way. I was like, dang. And then it took us by the nice dining room.
I mean, it was almost like we were going to stay at the hotel. That's the greeting we got.
Yeah.
But it was very warm.
Mm-hmm.
And then he escorted us all the way until, to the
theater.
The theater, actually.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah, and Shannon had brought his sweater because he thought, in case the theater is cold.
Mm-hmm.
But it turns out they had blankets folded up on the chair, waiting for us. You're kind of like in your own cocoon, which I really appreciate.
It was private.
Felt private. Little side lights. Mm-hmm. You could have real meals at your table. You could, not just a pizza or chicken wings. It was
from the actual menu from the restaurant.
Yes, you could have real good stuff. So, and we saw Spider-Man, right?
Yeah,
we saw Spider-Man, and really,
no, that wasn't Spider-Man.
No, that was because you fell asleep during Spider-Man, right? We not because it was bad, just because he was too sleepy from staying up.
I don't know what was going on with me that day?
You didn't get enough sleep. That's what happened the night
Oh,
before.
maybe that's it.
We saw the last house on the street. I think that's the name of the movie with Anne Hathaway,
Okay.
and it was fine. You know, it was like a B, just in the sense that I don't think I think the previews kind of misled us a little bit. I mean,
You think?
yes, are there dinosaurs in the movie? Yes, but the previews were giving Jurassic Park energy from the get go, but the movie felt a little bit like, you know, very, oh, what was that movie that it was the redhead? Oh, she was so hot as far as her career at one point. Oh my gosh, it was like a 1950s movie. I can't think of it now. Far From Heaven,
Hmm.
which was very like, oh, the music is swelling and blah blah blah. But anyway, I was like, what is this movie? Because it was all this. I don't know. I just didn't feel the vibe.
Oh, okay.
And then,
I thought it was good. It was
but it
entertaining.
turned into the vibe later. It did. It turned into it. It was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a satisfactory night. I didn't leave. The food was good. The service was good. The movie was good. You know, I was
Yeah.
happy with the evening. The environment was excellent. Yes.
That's probably what took it over the edge for you.
Yeah. Yeah. The environment was excellent.
Yeah.
Um, and then the next day we went to dinner,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Downtown.
downtown with a friend and his partner. What was the name of the restaurant? Do you remember?
Something table.
Chef's Table. Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Chef's Table is in close proximity to the gay area, and because the gays were there, girl, the gays were there, the blacks were there. It was diverse. It was diverse. You know, the whites, the Mexicans, girl, everybody was there.
But the food took a long time.
The wait was out of this world.
Yeah, it was long.
I think I feel like we got by the time we ordered, we probably got our food maybe an hour later.
Yeah.
Appetizers, maybe almost half that. You know, a little bit over.
Yeah.
A little bit over. But because the company was good, we were catching up. We hadn't seen them in a while, so it wasn't too much of where's the food. It was a little bit of where's the food.
We noticed after like 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Because we were like, wait a minute, we haven't gotten our appetizers yet. What's going on? And then that's when she kind of started coming by. Maybe she saw us looking at our watches or whatever. I don't know. She just magically appeared when we started noticing the time.
Well, they had this thing going on. It was Restaurant Week in Houston, and so for $55, you got this like appetizer, main course, and a dessert.
Yeah,
and
special
it was
menu.
It was cute. I'm trying to think. What did I have?
Ostrich.
I had the ostrich, which was quite tasty. I think I've had ostrich burgers. No, I've had bison burgers, but I never had ostrich steak, and it was really good. Tender. It was flamed, charred on it. It was good. And what did you have for your main?
I had filet mignon.
Oh yes, it was good.
It was good. It really was good. It was cooked well. Not well, but it was cooked good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did a good job. Well, yes, I do recommend Chef's Table. I think they were probably I'm gonna give them a little bit of a grace because it was restaurant week and they were slammed. There was a big group behind us.
I get it, but still, it's a weekend.
I know. I mean, I'm giving them grace because we'll try them again and see if we have to wait again. And if we do, then we know it wasn't a fluke. So school's back in session starting Monday full time. I am not ready mentally.
Oh.
I'm not really ready paperwork wise either, like but I'm ready. Like when I went to campus today and spoke to some of the students, and I was feeling good about it. Like when you see them and their energy and their excitement, it makes you feel good and excited.
Yeah.
So I know I'll be ready.
That's probably what you need.
Yeah, I just need them to, and their energy to.
Like I would know, right?
No, but I think you're right. I think you're right. It's like sometimes you just need someone else's energy to push you to the next level. That's why I was saying about you. Sometimes you say, "Hey, come on, let's do it. Let's do the podcast," but push me to the the next level.
Yeah, I have to do better because I know you do a lot with it, and I need to psych us up a little bit, especially working out because you've been working out, and I haven't been. I'm like, okay, I need to do it. I need to do it. Well, I need to get myself psyched up to do it. And once I do it, I think it'll be on.
Yeah,
you're talking about students, yeah.
Yeah, well, the workout journey. We're trying. We're trying. I'm trying to get it back. I was like, I knew one of us had to be on it and be consistent. One of us had to start because if one of us was doing it all the time, the other one's eventually going to join because neither one of us wants to be the sloppy partner. Everyone's like, oh.
Yeah, but I've been talking a lot, and I gotta.
You have been
get my body,
and I've been talking a lot too, and so but neither one of us was really making the step. So that's why I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna make the step. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait to be motivated, and hopefully, he will be motivated by me. I'm not gonna, just gonna go.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go get moving because when I get ready to go, sometimes I start my legs or my hips or something to hit me, and I'm like, okay, maybe tomorrow. But all I gotta do is stretch it out. So no more excuses.
Yeah.
Get moving. There's no excuse for not moving and getting your body together.
Yeah. And my thing is, I'm trying to show some improvement before I go to my next checkup with the doctor because I don't want to hear her mouth. I really don't want to hear her mouth.
I don't want to hear either.
I don't want to hear I don't want to hear her mouth about where I'm at and how I'm not doing my.
She tells on you.
Do, and da 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 da. So, frankly, I missed my last appointment because I was like, you know what, I'm going to. I need another month.
She tells me every time you miss an appointment. He missed the last appointment. I was like,
Well, this time
like you can tell it on me.
Well, this time you can tell her when you see her next.
I'm not gonna see her till the end of the year.
Oh well, you got. I'm gonna see her before that.
I don't want to hear her mouth either.
So I'm trying to go and get some improvements because she's right, but I'm just like, girl, I don't want to hear it. I already know, but. So I need to go show some improvement when I come in. I want to be like at least 10 pounds down or 20 pounds down from the last weigh-in.
Right.
And so that I can do more than just say, trust me, I'm doing it.
I understand.
I
totally understand.
But, Lordy. But okay. Now I was trying to debate if I was going to tell this story that I'm about to tell.
Okay.
But it's my story to tell. And so I'm going to tell it. So, or maybe it was a write-in. Maybe somebody wrote in and told the story.
Is it?
So let's say there's an email exchange going on about something at your office with people. There's like a group email with like 4 or 5 people, and then
a click.
Well, no, it's just a conversation about this thing that involves these people.
No.
And then somebody in the conversation decides to go to do a separate conversation with the boss in the email, trying to throw somebody else under the bus
who was in
the first group conversation. But then the boss, then in the conversation going, then the boss though says, "Oh, but so-and-so replied to me offline and said blah blah blah, and that this is why da."
So the boss threw that person.
So the boss threw the person under the bus, right? And then
That's what should have happened.
or someone who's similar to me, responded with all the data.
Receipts.
Per.
Okay. Just typing away.
Yeah, just type it. Click.
Like a stenographer.
Yes. Okay. Typewriter. Ching.
Right.
Ching. That's what I was doing. Or whoever.
Oh.
Whoever we're talking about. That's what they were doing.
Right.
And then we go on to have dinner. Or sorry, they go on to have dinner.
Right.
The people we're talking about.
Right.
Because they have, it's a welcome back for their office.
Okay, a little get together. Okay.
And so during a lull as things are ending, someone approaches the person who they tried the knife in the back, and they said to them, I don't know. I know there's nothing I can say about that. I just didn't know that those things were happening. That, and the thing is, the issue isn't that you did not know about the information. The issue is that you did what you did behind the back.
Right. Okay.
That's the issue.
Okay.
And the thing is, it's like you can't. And they were right. They can't say anything. And then I heard that the person said in response was, "It is what it is."
Flippantly?
It's no problem. No, of course not. I heard that they were smiling. It is what it is. No problem. Because what it is I see you. Oh, sorry, they see you.
Yes.
Or as
we all see you.
There was this little story I remember when I was growing up that Big Mama was talking about. Now, Big Mama wasn't my actual grandma; she was somebody from the church, and Big Mama was talking about one of her friends who was on the phone with somebody, and the woman had called her because the woman was, I guess, a mistress. And trying to say stuff like, I was with your man or something like that. And the woman, Big Mama on the phone says, "Oh, I got your voice, honey." Because the woman was trying to be anonymous.
Oh.
And Big Mama was like, "I got your voice. I got your voice." Basically, she was saying, "I know who you are. I've identified you." So I co-opted Big Mama's phrase, "I got your voice." Meaning, I know who you are.
Okay.
I got you. I figured you out. I got your voice, baby.
Without telling me.
Without telling you, I got your voice. I got your voice.
Okay.
So that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Right.
Allegedly.
Right.
But it's always nice.
Big Mama.
It's always nice when people show you who they really are and what they're really about.
Was that the first? Well,
no,
you wouldn't know.
It wasn't the first time they've done it, I'm sure, but they've done other low-down things so that was not a pearl clutch.
Gotcha.
Right?
Right.
It was a...
Right. Okay.
It figures.
That's their work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you get that energy from people and you assume certain things about people and then they do things and you're like, oh yeah, girl. I didn't have any evidence before. I just felt it. It's like that whole Carmelo case. But Carmelo and the Metcalf, we knew there was some racist shit going on with that. We knew. We didn't have all the details, but we knew it was some fucked up shit happening with that. And then they sent that boy up the river for 35 years. They didn't let any of the evidence come out. And now the evidence is all coming out about that boy, Metcalf.
The whole twins, yeah.
The twins, them getting arrested, racist stuff, beating up people, bullying people, graffiti.
We're just hearing about it now.
We're just hearing about all of it now. We're just hearing about it now. But we, the black people knew. Yeah. We knew. It's like the people getting hung up around here We know.
Yeah.
Girl, let me back up on the mic because I'm yelling. We know. Girl, we know. We know what's going on. We don't need you to tell us
Right.
that it's suicide. We don't need you in the comments talking about, oh, we must wait. Do not stoke fear and violence. Girl, where have you been?
Girl, hush.
Girl, hush, where have you been, girl? And when you come in the comments saying stuff like that, you really just reveal who you really are.
You do. You do.
You reveal who you are. Right away, you lose credibility because you haven't experienced it. It's either one or two things: denial or disavowing, or maybe disavowing is not the right word. It's like you're in denial about it, or you're part of the problem and you're trying to hide it, cover it up, minimize it, that kind of thing.
That's it.
That's what I'm trying to say.
The latter.
So we know.
Or you don't care because it's not you.
Or you don't give a damn.
It doesn't affect you.
Yes.
But once your child experiences that,
and then it'll be a whole other thing. It'll be, oh,
how dare they? They're savages. They're this, they're that. They're monsters. But yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
But like I'm just trying to say, we know. We even if out of the 20-something or however many hangings there have been since 2000 or whatever, even if 5 of them turn out to be legitimate suicides, it don't matter. The rest of them, it doesn't matter. We know. I can't be able to fix my mouth to say that. I don't even believe that.
I don't know why you did that.
I know. I retract that last statement. Child, forgive me. It just don't even make no sense.
No.
We are not walking outside, climbing up no tree in the heat.
No.
To kill ourselves.
Mm-mm.
We're not doing it.
No.
We're not doing it. In the hot southern sun, girl.
Mm-mm.
No one's doing that. No black person's doing that.
No, we don't like pain. We'll do it, but some other means. But it's gonna be quick.
Some other yes.
Out of sight.
Right. You're not
only us.
You don't want the town to find you.
No.
I'm trying to tell you there's some mess going on around here, and those of you who are paying attention, do what you need to do to make sure you and your family are secure. I do believe on some level there has to be maybe some law enforcement involved on this, because sometimes these people are being found with no sign of struggle. And that could be because maybe you're trying to, I can see how you're in a situation where you think you're trusting law enforcement, right? The law, come with me. Where I don't want to fight, because if I start fighting, I may get shot. I'm trying to comply. I can see that. And nowadays with all this fake ICE stuff, too, it could be some of that. These people pretending to be ICE agents. There's just and it could just be a gang of ruffians in a truck.
Some vigilantes trying to do something.
Ain't not vigilante, not vigilante, just ruffians, hoodlums, and other kind of stuff I'm not even going to say because I won't be accused of other things. But people, like that man who went running into that dollar store, wanted help, and they told him nothing. The police said he couldn't stay there, blah blah blah, and the man ended up with his body parts scattered in the woods and his private part in his mouth, and they gonna talk about, oh, the animals did it. Girl, the animals ain't putting that man penis in his mouth. Mm-hmm. This wasn't even on the agenda.
I know.
But the spirit has moved me.
Spirit moved you way.
The spirit has moved me. My mother used to say that I was called to be a preacher.
I heard that too.
And I believe my ministry is the podcast. This is my ministry right here. This is my ministry. This is it right here.
Okay. I think she was thinking something else.
I think she was thinking something else. I think she was expecting a pretty brown woman to be sitting right here next to me
Right.
as the first lady,
Mhm.
and for me to be up here, talking about, other things.
Mm.
But you know what? We don't always get what we want, what we think. It don't always look how we think it's supposed to look.
Mm.
But I think it's looking pretty good,
Mm.
right? I think she's all right.
I think she's all right.
She's all right. But anyway, if there's a God out there, I need you to move on behalf of Black people for all this racism, all this violence against us. I need you to move, but also people, I need you to move for yourself and don't wait. Take care of yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard because you just don't know. Some people think that they have maybe friendships or protection, and they don't.
Yeah. Listen, that's why I say just be careful, have your eyes wide open. One of my friends texted me, he said, girl, he met this, my friend is Black. He met this old white man on the apps. And my friend is usually dating. He's not like he dates Black men, but he's in a, he's in a free zone where he's like just dating around and stuff and kind of having a whole phase. And so he met up with this with this older white man that, my friend's into leather and stuff like that, and the man's like a dungeon master and all this blah blah blah. And so I said, girl, I don't know about being a Black man today going into the sex dungeon of a white man who's gonna tie you up and put you in a sling and all that kind of stuff. Just with everything that's going on right now, girl, I said, keep your head on a swivel. And I said, text me. Let me know when you go over there. Let me know what the address is. Girl, leave me some breadcrumbs.
It ain't time to be in the streets right now.
Listen, when he sent me the picture, let me show you the picture he sent me. When he sent me the picture, when he sent me the picture,
my imagination can
let's
go
see,
as far as I needed to go.
Let's see, does this meet your imagination right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So when he sent me the picture of the man, I was like, okay, girl. And she said he had a couple coins too. That was probably one of the things that attracted her to the situation. But I'm like, girl,
okay, little Rod Red Hood.
well, have fun, but I'm just saying, girl, the devil is busy. The devil is busy, and the devil is people. The devil's in people. People are evil. People are evil.
You just have to be careful. You need to let people know where you are. There's no time to be private right now.
It isn't.
You have to let people know what's going on.
I tell my friends, my sister, my whoever, if you are everybody who's single and dating, if you are getting if you have any hesitation, text me. First, really, you should just pull out if you have any hesitation, because you remember that news story about that gay man who went somewhere and he texted somebody and said, I don't feel safe right now or something. And he went over to maybe a piece of trade house he's messed with before or something. Mm-hmm. And that man beat the hell out of that boy, probably because he was being outed in some way. It was his way of like denying it. But the boy could feel the energy, the shift that something was about to happen. And he texted somebody about it. Girl, get out. Get out, honey. Get out. Maybe somebody under the sound of my voice, honey, will hear my message today. If you are feeling some kind of way, girl, get out. Girl, get out.
There's no time to be doing things alone.
Mm-mm.
You got to take a party with you something.
I know but we know the children are going to do something alone. We know the girls going to do something alone. That's what they do. They got to hook up alone. Come on.
I understand that. I'm talking about other things.
I'm talking about
innocent things.
I'm talking about the hooking up.
You're talking about the whole stuff.
I'm talking about the whole stuff. The whole stuff can get you in trouble because you're embarrassed, because you don't want to tell nobody how you got caught up.
You got to have a whole friend.
You got to have a whole friend who will get it. Keep receipts for you.
Yeah.
Girl, message us. 2 Grooms in a Pod on Instagram, girl.
I don't want to be implicated.
No,
I'm go to jail.
I'm saying, how are we gonna go to jail?
Not go to jail.
We're a witness. I'm saying, if you girl, just so you can have Senate somewhere. We ain't gonna do nothing with it. I mean, we might read online like, girl, these are the whole things.
I ain't got time to be no dispatcher.
But yeah,
Hey, so in trouble.
But yeah, I mean, girl, I can call 911. I can't do nothing. You over in Washington D.C. sending a message to us? Ain't gonna, I mean,
You
girl,
probably get a week later.
right? Because we don't be checking the checking the DMs like that. So, but at least somebody will know.
Yeah.
At least somebody will know. That's my point. Is somebody needs to know. The poor woman who went to visit her friend in Vegas, girl,
You missing?
she went missing. No, she's dead.
Oh, they found
They
her.
found her by the airport. Yes, the 63-year-old woman. You think you done lived all your life to 63.
Carefree. She seemed like she was.
Get up, Betty, to
having
63.
fun.
Go to Vegas to visit your friend, and then you get murdered at 63. Damn, you ain't safe at no age, girl. Ain't no age. Ain't no age. Okay, I digress. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to something.
Did you digress?
We're gonna move on to something.
Okay.
Something a little bit.
You went there.
I did. It's been in me for a minute,
Okay.
and I've been holding it back, not wanting to be Debbie Downer on the podcast. But I had to let it out.
It's scary out there.
I had to let it out. I had to let it out. It is. I worry about my niece and my nephews. You know, I have mixed race nieces and nephews, and my wholly black nieces and nephews. I worry about them all, because it's just a worrisome time. It's like, you know, when you, girl, I can't. Don't get me started. Let me just get out of this.
Don't.
Moving on.
Bringing people down.
So I don't think I'm bringing people down. I'm keeping it nice and energetic.
I understand what you're saying,
but yes,
it makes you think.
But it makes you think, and it's whatever. So, well, it's not whatever, but I'm moving on. So, one thing, I don't know how you feel about this. Do you feel any pressure to please your server when you're dining out? I bet you don't. Do you ever like when they go, oh, very nice. This is an excellent choice. You're like, oh yes, very good. I made an excellent choice. Or you know,
I make it a point not to make them angry.
Yeah,
I'm not on there every whim or whatever, but I've heard a lot of stories about
angry servers
doing stuff, right?
Yeah,
and I don't. I try to make them happy. I try to make them think I'm nice.
I don't think you try to be nice.
Not like
because you're very like. So do you have this?
And no, I don't. Not like that.
You're not smiling at all.
I'm not making them.
You're not mean.
Me.
No.
Only if they're really upsetting me.
Yes. No, you're. I would say you're just pretty. You're pretty neutral. Yes, stoic with them. Yes. Whereas I'm a little more like, oh hi, nice. Thank you, Karen. How's your day? You know, I'm a little more like that because I want them
sometimes.
to. Sometimes. What am I the other time?
You're not chatty Cathy all the time.
No, I am definitely not. I'm definitely not chatty Cathy all the time. You know, definitely.
You are the nicer one,
but I am the nicer one in that regard. Because someone was talking about online, watch out, people are spitting in people's food and blah 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 blah. I'm like, girl, listen, if I can't taste the spit or see it, God gonna bless it. Okay.
I mean, I do look at my food sometimes to see if there's some abnormalities going on.
Yeah, but you can't obsess about it too much. If you obsess about it too much, girl, you might as well just don't eat out. Just don't eat out if you're gonna obsess about it too much. I do want to go back to something that we were talking about before, not this episode, but the redacted episode 69, about the bread machine and how we've had so many good treats from the bread machine, homemade pizza, cinnamon rolls,
right,
yeast rolls,
bread.
Thank you to the bread machine and the makers of the bread machine.
You didn't use the other one like that
because the other one,
the same,
was just a mood. I guess that was a mood. Okay. Maybe it was a mood. But thank you to the bread machine. Also thank you to Carolina Rice. I want to shout out the company. I believe that's called Rawls Let me see if I can. I think it's called Rawls. I don't want to miss. duh, 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 Carolina.
Something you ordered from Charleston,
Yeah, it was. Um,
Royce or something.
was it Royce?
Oh.
Jesus Christ, Cleo. How,
You'll find it later. Next time.
but there's this company that serves Carolina Gold rice. They not serve it; they raise it.
They sell it.
They sell it. Well, though they harvest it
Okay.
as well. Like they're farmers.
Okay.
And grits. I'm actually interested in
You
trying.
don't like grits.
I don't like grits, but from these people, grits. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try see what it's like.
You barely got your black card anyway.
And what do you
like grits?
I don't understand. Roland's raw grains. I had to find it. Roland's raw grains.
That's what I said.
You said Royce. What the fuck? You see how he be gaslighting? I'm glad you did. People saw you in real time.
You're the one that ordered it.
Gaslighting. So Roland's raw grains. You can find them on Instagram too, as well. And such good product. The Carolina Gold rice. Now listen, I'm a fan of rice. I like jasmine rice. I like basmati rice. But Carolina Gold rice gives you a creaminess that the other rices don't give you. And I truly enjoy it. It feels very decadent. It feels like there's already cream in it or something. It's really good. So if you haven't had Carolina Gold rice, get online, order you some from Rollins. What is the name of it, Shannon? Rollins Raw Grains. Okay. And they are out of South Carolina, Hardeeville, South Carolina. So, yeah.
Hartsville or Hardeeville?
Hardeeville.
Okay.
Hardeeville.
Okay.
Hardeeville.
Okay.
And they are a black owned company because we support diversity. All right. And around these parts. And, did you see? This was not on the radar today, and I don't even know if this is confirmed because I tried to find it online somewhere else. But there was this clown get up that people were saying that allegedly that Target was selling. This.
What about it?
Well, people were going like, that's a jigaboo. People, that's what in the comments I saw in the thing. It reminded me of something off of that. Oh, what was that? What was that show on HBO where, oh my God, I had an old boy on it before he got canceled, where the black people were like, it was back in the day, but they were dealing with like racism and there was magic and warlocks and all that kind of stuff. Did you ever watch that? That show? Oh my gosh. If someone's going to say it in the comments and I'm going to know. And it didn't get renewed. It had the guy. Oh, Shannon don't know nobody's name. Like he won't be helpful.
Not Mad TV.
No, the black guy the black guy who was running from the white girl, he got canceled recently. Not recently, but like in the last couple of years.
Oh, talking about
it was starring him. Journey Smollett was in it, and it's coming to me as I say these things. I know somebody's yelling
Empire?
at the, huh?
Not Empire.
No, it was like a back in the day, like a 1950s. I said Journey.
Journey was in it. Oh, I know you're talking about. Gosh.
Yeah, and the one time that black girl took a potion and she turned into a white girl.
I know it.
I know. I'm
slip my tongue, but
I'm talking my way through it, so I'm hoping it'll come to me as I'm saying it. It's and everybody was like, "Why didn't they redo it?"
And it was racism stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and like, why didn't they redo it? It was racism stuff. It was magic. It was
Something railroad, right?
family stuff. Um,
What is something railroad or
Real world,
railroad or something?
Lovecraft Country. That's
Yeah,
what it
that one.
was. Railroad.
Yeah, it was something in there. I thought about
Yeah, there was some
Underground Railroad.
trains in there. Yeah, but we got to do the title. Yeah, jeez.
I know it's something with Underground Railroad, I thought.
I appreciate it. Yeah, Lovecraft Country. Anyway, I don't know what led to that. Oh, because I was talking about the guy.
It went a couple seasons, didn't it?
No,
Was
it
it
was
2
only one
seasons?
season.
Okay.
It was the one long season. It was good.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're working on a new intro. You probably heard it today in an outro, with the help of some AI tools. Hopefully, we only use a couple of gallons of water to make it happen. But hope you enjoy the song. You know. What else we got here? Oh, okay. I would like to talk about a couple more things. So, going back to the servers thing. When's the last time you've been to Burger King?
The last time you went?
No, I went. When did you actually go through the drive-through?
Years ago, like before I moved here.
Oh wow, you got to go through Burger King's drive-through now.
Why?
Burger King you've seen the commercials. They talk about how they revamped their service and everything, and it's really your way, and if the order's not right, they're going to fix it, and they're going to talk to customers like they got some sense and all that kind of stuff. They are doing it.
Really?
They are doing. I go through the drive-through. The people are happy. The people are joking. They're thank you very much. How you doing? Have a great day.
How's the food?
The food is good. The food is, it's the same.
Better? Or
I haven't noticed necessarily like, oh, the food is super different.
Okay.
But maybe this restaurant's always done their food right. But if it's not right, Burger King has a new policy that if it's not right, bring it back. Okay. And we'll fix it and give you a new Whopper.
I mean, it was do it your way anyway, right? When
yeah,
did that
but
fall away.
It fell away because customer service falls away, and people, you can say what you do, but do you do what you do? And they are doing what they say they're doing right now as of today. So kudos to you, Burger King. I almost said, Don't
do that.
What's Burger King's slogan?
I don't remember, but
you rule. That's it.
Okay.
That's the new one.
I'm waiting for the charbroiled burger to come back.
Aren't they all charbroiled?
No. Put that thing in the microwave like everybody else.
No, they go through no, baby. They all go across the thing. They don't go in the microwave. Yes. Are you kidding? All the burgers are charbroiled. Don't be lying.
Not every burger.
Don't be lying on.
Not every burger is charbroiled.
Yes, they are.
Charbroiled.
Yes, they are. Don't be lying on Burger King.
I'm not talking about Burger King. I'm talking about every burger.
I'm talking about Burger King.
Okay, I'm just saying though.
I ain't talking about every burger. I'm trying to get a Burger King endorsement here. Okay. I'm not talking about nobody else's burger. I'm trying to represent the BK.
I'm gonna go see if it tastes.
I need you to go see if it tastes charbroiled.
And I'm gonna go peek.
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay. Because I think they stopped doing it for a while. They may have just brought it back.
You ain't been there for years, child. You can't have no opinion.
You brought stuff home and didn't
it
taste charbroiled to me.
It do taste charbroiled.
We'll see.
Yes. Well, you go ahead and see. You can just look on your Google right now and say, is Burger King still charbroiling their burger patties?
And I want to see when it started back up again, because I think for a while they didn't.
Well, look at your phone and look it up.
I'll look it up.
Air
America, tell me what y'all think, too.
You can look it up right now and tell us for yourself.
Doing it all along. They stopped doing that in the 80s.
Child, nobody stopped nothing. They was doing that when I worked at Burger King for a hot minute when I was in school.
How long ago that was?
You said the 80s. I never went to no school in the 80s. Okay. I wasn't working on jobs in the 80s. I was working in the 90s. Okay.
You ain't that young now.
Anyway, anyway. So there's this young boy, 11-year-old whiz kid, science kid. He does a bunch of like cool videos. He's smarty pants videos on Instagram. And so apparently he started a Discord account. And I guess Discord lets you talk more, have more access to the fans, direct contact to people, or what have you. And he wrote on his Instagram account recently. I'm still I can find what he said here. He said, and I quote, here we go. After 3 long, unforgettable days, I regret to inform you that I will not that I will be deleting my Discord server. Yes, 3 days. This is from 11-year-old. I created the server to have fun and build a cool community. Unfortunately, some of y'all have no chill. There's a difference between being funny and being disrespectful, and the cursing, inappropriate posts, and nasty comments got old very quickly. I'm 11. I have school and an entire childhood to enjoy. So effective immediately. This sound comes from his mama now, but he's
that's too grown.
but he is pretty smart. Discord is canceled. Please go outside, drink some water, and look at a tree. Will I ever return? Maybe. Always keep on sciencing. Sign the science kid. Child, people do all kind of crazy, but people do crazy stuff in real life. So I'm not surprised people get on the 11-year-olds online platform and act a fool on there too.
It's the internet.
The
internet be interneting. You gotta get with it.
You need monitors on that kind of thing. I mean, to me,
he should have had monitors if he's a certain age, right?
To be that young, he needed people in the comments who in the chat to catch everything,
right? And don't let
So blocking people left and right.
Grown adult content not restricted or whatever. You get what you get, right?
Well, he's doing sciencey nerdy stuff. He's not doing adult content. Nothing.
Well, people still can be ignorant and
that's the whole. But that's the point. He don't get what you get. I want to know if that's the word. I mean, you expect people to come to the community and be sensible. I don't think you get what you get. But you still could. I think you can still expect people to be sensible. I mean, I guess you're saying
you're gonna get some stuff if you don't put the right kind of restrictions on it. I'm not saying you get what you get, but it's the internet.
Yeah,
something's gonna come through. That's all I'm saying. Am I wrong?
You said what you said.
I said what I said.
I'm gonna let you stand by it.
Oh, stop acting like the internet just says the ugly things to us all the time. Come on.
So Brittany Boltonhouse was stripped of her Miss North Carolina title for homophobia and transphobia, and she says y'all won't make her ashamed of her religion. Brittany, I don't think nobody's trying to make you ashamed of your religion. I think people are just saying
can't be racist, right?
You can't be homophobic and transphobic.
Right.
Just keep certain things to yourself. Go, I believe in my teachings and I'm going to let other people live and let live. And y'all stay out of my business. I'm stay out of your business. Why can't people stay out of other people's business? Why people be starting whole groups, Turning Point USA? People be starting whole groups to mess with
a group they're not a part of.
They're not part of. It's so
that's the way of the world.
It's so weird.
Get with it. It is weird.
It's weird, and it's the way of the colonizer. I'm afraid.
If you're not gay, who cares whether you like it or not?
Yes, it's like everybody wants to colonize people and make everybody the same. And you know what? When you make everybody the same, you're gonna find something else to hate on them about that they're different. You're gonna be like, well, you don't church enough. You're not you're not holy enough. Y'all don't come on. Y'all don't come 7 days a week. You only come 5 days a week. You're gonna find some reason to make your skirt's not down to the ankle. Your skirts ain't dragging the floor. You're gonna find a reason to separate, divide, and pick at somebody.
It's gonna be something.
It's always gonna be something. So I don't know why people just don't live by the mantra of, listen, I don't drink sweet tea, but you can drink all the sweet tea you want. I don't care. Right? Just don't bring sweet tea to my house.
My thing is trying to restrict another group.
Yeah.
Thing. Why?
Leave people alone.
Just
Leave Britney alone.
understand what?
Remember that guy? You see, leave Britney alone.
Mm-mm.
Okay, go ahead. What are you about to say?
I lost my train of thought.
Sorry, there's a lot of people who are going to get that.
Oh,
And
sorry. I didn't get it.
remember when Britney Spears was getting trampled by the paparazzi? She was kind of like losing it, shaving her hair. Da, 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 da. One of her fans got on social media and was just crying and sobbing and about how Britney's being treated. And he just screamed at the end, "Leave Britney alone!"
I didn't get that one. Sorry.
Yeah, and everybody, it went, viral.
Oh,
But
leave
hey,
people alone. Mind your
leave
business.
people alone, mind your business. So Melanie Fiona, the singer Melanie Fiona,
Mhm.
did you see what she posted on social media the other day? And I did not know this, and maybe I'm just naive, that people pay to get on talk shows to discuss their movies and all that stuff. When you're promoting something, people oftentimes are paying to get on that show.
Somebody got to pay for it.
I thought you just talk show hosts wanted people on there so they have somebody to talk to. Like,
I thought that talk show people would pay for people to be on.
right? Like,
But
hey, we need you. We need to book somebody. Get Nicole Kidman here so we can. We got Nicole Kidman on. It's gonna be a ratings boost.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, if y'all want to pay us to be on our show, we'll take it. You need a place to go. You need a place to promote your business. Girl, we'll take your coin. And I bet we're much cheaper than Jimmy Kimmel, too. We'll take your coin, girl.
Okay.
We'll take it. If that's what the girls are doing.
Well, it depends on what it is you're trying to push.
I guess so.
You can't push everything.
Okay. I don't know. The coin is deep. We'll see.
We can't promote everything.
We've been let Turning Point USA come over here and talk. What you want to talk about Turning Point? We get
Nothing.
Let's
Nothing
talk.
I want to hear.
Like, no APAC here. We won't. Not all riches is good riches.
Nope.
No. Okay. But
you know how they
the
always say,
DM me and we'll talk about it.
the views of this content is not
right.
whatever it is.
Okay. All right. We're going to wrap this up, but I do want to say a couple more things. I don't think I said this about 30 minutes ago. We saw Spider-Man, and
You saw so.
Well, I saw Spider-Man. You saw glimpses of Spider-Man as you were fighting in
End-ish.
sleep,
Yeah.
which was really good. I really enjoyed Spider-Man. But we were talking about how Zendaya, it was in the news, how she's been in all these movies. She's been in Spider-Man. She's been in the Odyssey, Dune this year. Oh, look at you remembering. Oh, okay.
And the other one she's in, right?
So she's like the $1 billion girl over this past year. So good for her. I remember in an interview she was saying she's about to take a break or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well deserved, girl. You've been working your butt off.
Correct.
You and that bitch Law Roach. Listen, and I say that
Law Roach ain't working.
Law Roach is working. She's on Project Runway.
Yeah, but other than that,
and I call her a bitch because she said she called herself a bitch on. She was on Z-Way, which was really funny. It was a good appearance, by the way. She was on Z-Way's show, and she said, "Well, what are your pronouns?" And Law Roach said, "Bitch, I'm that bitch."
That she is.
And I said, "Okay, bitch." So she finally gave Joseph McCrae his flowers this past episode. I forget what episode number it is. It was the unconventional challenge. And everything. But we're not going to harp on it because I think we missed the boat to harp on it because the last episode would have been the last recording would have been the one to hop on it. But I think everyone's moved on from it. But hopefully, Law will not make it personal with our boy
it
Joseph
seems
McCrae.
Real personal.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll
see.
see.
Personal attacks at time. But Law, let's not do that, honey. Let's not do that, honey. Let's not do that. We love you. I enjoy you. I love your little YouTube channel you got going on, your little YouTube
Haven't seen it.
thing. I have it. I love it. All right. Now, finally, we have a what do you think question. Someone posted, my parents want to sell everything and retire and travel the world, leaving us no inheritance. Is this fair?
They can do what they want to do. That's their stuff.
I don't know.
They don't owe you anything.
I don't know.
They bore you. They took care of you when you're a kid. There's no guarantee they should be giving you something at the end.
I think you be giving parents just too much leeway because
I
I feel like because on the same token, if they spent all their shit up and then have nothing left and had to live off you, you'd be like, okay, it's okay.
That's a different story.
I would, but you would still be, it's okay, and you would help them. So my point is, if you have the resources to leave a little behind to make life a little bit easier for your children, I mean, you chose to have them. So leave them a little something.
But at some
leave
point,
them a little something.
They become adults and they have their own lives. I think it's kind of some of both. I don't think they should spend all their money and then have to live with one of their children.
Right, that's the other
for
fear.
assistance for the rest of their
Right,
life.
what if y'all keep living? You think, you know? So I watch that part.
There's a limit, yeah.
Yeah, watch that part. I think.
Or you let them know, hey, if you spend all your money, you're not living with us. You get finished traveling.
Right.
You're still alive and kicking. And all your money's gone.
Yes.
That's a different story.
That's a different story. I feel like if you are, this girl said inheritance. So to me, that's significant. They should live comfortably and they should continue to live. They shouldn't have to sit at the house because they're worried about spending your inheritance. The fact is, they got to live and do stuff. And if living and do stuff means they take some money out of the inheritance that they thought they could leave you, it just means they saved a little bit too much. They put too much back. But I don't think they should actively try to just be like, girl, you can't take it with you, so we're going to split it all up. The way like I'm going to do. I spend it all. Like, you're going to get life insurance. You can get a life insurance policy. That's what you can get. That's all you're gonna get, unless we get the lottery. Otherwise, them 2 pennies in a checking account, girl, it's gonna be. You can shake it like a jar. A couple coins gonna be tossing around in there. But the life insurance, she will pay off all the other little insurances.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I kind of knew that already.
You knew that. You knew what you're getting into. No surprises here.
You know I'm gonna bury you with your bags.
Oh, lovely. Well, I'm being cremated, so I don't know what does that mean?
Well, your Coach bag's going with you.
Yes, that cremate us together, so I can carry her in the afterlife.
Yep.
Yes.
Now, if I liked Coach like that,
you'd be like, I'm keeping it in memory.
Right.
In memory of you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know how that works. Yeah, that's fine. Either way it goes, I won't know. I'll be asleep. So
just like you probably gonna put all my shoes in there. I mean, hey.
Yeah. Well, you didn't wear them no way. You won't care. No stuff.
I probably wouldn't want nobody else walking around with my shoes.
You don't want nobody else walking around your shoes?
Maybe.
You wouldn't care. You'd be like, yeah, let that broke bitch have your shoes. You gone. Yeah. But well, on that note, we're going to call it a day. Thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast. This has been Two Grooms
in a Pod.
I'm Cleo.
And I'm Shannon.
And please remember that you are fabulous. And you can do this.
And you are loved.
And you are loved. Man.
Did I get my cue right?
You got your cues right. And once we get going with the podcast, I just love it. I have such a great time doing it.
We're gonna pull it together more.
Yeah, so pull it together more. I mean, I would love if there was a world where we could release 2 episodes a week. I really do. I really believe there is a world where we can do that. we just got to plan better, and
Mhm.
you know, we're gonna work on it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for listening, for talking about the podcast. I even have people, you know, usually you have people who you don't know listening to the podcast, but we have people we know and love listening to the podcast. And to me, that means even more, because a lot of times people you know don't support your shit. You know, they don't support it till it's like, till you're like sky high. So I really
Well,
appreciate that.
Well, there was a friend, I forgot you. A friend, my friend of mine, the friend of mine, a friend of mine in Baltimore said that he was talking to somebody and mentioned me and you and said, "Oh, I know him. I've seen the show."
Oh, that's
And I'm
cute.
like, I'm gonna have to give you something to tell these people, make them follow us and send shout outs, because you've said that a couple times.
Yeah, like
So people are watching.
DM us on at 2groomsinapod on Instagram. Like, come on with it.
Some
Or
stuff.
email us at 2groomsinapod@gmail.com. We actually did. We received an email from a gentleman who wants us to interview him about his book that he has coming out. We're going to do that once we can get our interview situation looking really good. Like, I really want to work on some camera angle stuff. We've had a couple of those. There was some dude who reached out to us in the DMs who was like, he was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Or what's up? I can't remember what he said, and I was like, everything's good." And
Trying to hook up.
Well, hear me. I'm trying to assume nothing that was.
Now, who's being Pollyanna?
Let me find. I was trying not to assume.
Prissy.
That she was. Oh gosh, where is it? I want to read the exchange.
It's funny how sometimes you read the same thing and get a different thing. Or you're just trying to be.
Oh no, I was just
Nice.
kind of like being nice, girl. I knew I'm not dumb. I knew she was.
Got no interest in our podcast.
Yeah, right. I knew what she was trying to do.
I see you, whoever you is.
Right. Oh my God, where is it? But essentially, maybe he deleted it because I don't see his name anymore. He was like, "Hey, what's up, blah, blah. Y'all something?" He asked. I said, "Oh, what do you mean by that?" He said, "Are y'all trying to fuck?" And I was like, "No, we don't do that." And he was like, "Oh, okay, my bad." And then that was it. That was it.
Oh, moving on to the next.
Right. That was in the
But
DM.
we've heard that before.
Yeah. But it's always flattering. And listen, keep it coming. I mean, we're gonna keep saying no, but it makes a girl feel good. And as we continue to get in the gym and work on our fitness and get our titties up high to the sky, they're gonna be even more, I'm sure. But anyway, thank y'all for listening to this craziness, and we will see you next time. Ta-ta.
Good night.
2 grooms in a pod. Everybody's welcome. Thanks for listening. See you next week, friend. We'll have more to talk about. Talk about it. Love and laughter, truth, and a little mess. 2 husbands doing what we do best. 2 grooms in a pod. 2 grooms. 2 grooms in a pod. Yes, indeed. Laugh a little, love a lot. It's 2 grooms in a pod. Remember that you are fabulous. You can do this, and you are loved.